Hi, Aston here from nowspinning.co.uk. I have a treat for you for this particular video because I'm going to introduce you to one of my new contributors, and he's responsible for me owning this, the Pentangle albums box set. And if it hadn't been for his video, I wouldn't have bought this at all. It's a band that I only really knew from Basket of Light from 1968, I think. But this box set has really opened my eyes to a style of music that I really didn't know much about, and obviously influenced people like Led Zeppelin and Fairport Convention back in the day. So without further ado, let's look what's inside the box.
Hi everyone, it's Chris here yet again, and just previewing my new review on nowspinning.co.uk of Pentangle the Albums, a fantastic box set, which was actually originally released in 2017 to coincide with Pentangle's 50th anniversary. It's actually a 7 CD box, which really takes us right through their sort of original album collection, which lasted from 67 through to 72. It's a wonderful, wonderful box set. And in fact, the good news is that it's recently been repressed. I think they'd sold out of the original run, so they've actually gone for another repress, which is very, very good news if you didn't manage to get a copy at the time. Here's the 88-page booklet. I understand about 20,000 words in this, and it's very nicely done. It takes you right through the band's history and goes through each album as well, track by track, which is fantastic. Some very nice colour pictures here and there. Interesting press cuttings too. I mean, these little books that Cherry Red do are just fantastic. They're so well curated. There's so much to enjoy in them, and even though it's a small footprint, they makes a big impact because they're just fantastically well done. And just to remind ourselves who the members of Pentangle were, of course, it was Terry Cox on drums, Bert, Jansch and John Renbourn, the legends on guitar, and the none less legendary Danny Thompson on bass. We'll all remember him from his days with John Martin as well, of course, and the brilliant and unique Jackie McShee on vocals. Just a wonderful lineup, a real superstar lineup, in fact. This was a folk supergroup, and the band just were hugely influential, I think it's very fair to say, going right out into the rock world. If you think of Led Zeppelin's sort of forays into acoustic music, and certainly had some, I'm pretty sure, some influence from the Pentangle angle. And as you can see, some lovely photographs in here, really collectible, worth having. And it's been a long wait for something like this, really, for fans. There's even a sort of chronology in the back here, which takes you through all the various gigs they ever performed. Just a wonderful, wonderful setup. And it comes in this rather nice case with this sort of slip-out container. Very nicely done. Track listing on the back. And to go through the albums, I've got them here in reverse, so I'm going to quickly put them in the right order. And, of course, there's the original album, which the first album, very late 1967, wonderful release, and very much set the stall out for what the band was going to be like. And my goodness me, what an influence! My favourite one, of course, my favourite one is Sweet Child. Just a lovely album, and it's a double album done brilliantly here. And by the way, a word about the remastering on these albums. It's absolutely marvellous, and this is another Cherry Red characteristic. They do wonderful remasters. The mid-range here is just beautifully clear. The top and the bottom end is superbly extended. Just wonderful. I mean, you don't give much away with your vinyl copy. And here's my here's Basket of Light, and my vinyl copy of Basket and Light. This compares very, very well with it. Nothing does beat vinyl, but this comes quite near. In fact, it's quite interesting that where they couldn't find original masters for this, they cut from vinyl, which is quite a legitimate way of doing it. As long as it's on high-end equipment. it can sound wonderful. And you can see here extra tracks. Every album has extra tracks on it. 22, I believe, of them have never been released before. So this is just a wonderful set. Cruel Sister here has the sort of long length Jack Orion. That's a very long track, but quite an epic one, but staggering. Reflections, or Reflection, I should say, which is their sort of most variable album, I suppose. Not variable in quality, but variable in terms of versatility of the range of stuff they covered. And again, just a rich tapestry of extra tracks to enjoy. And the final album, Solomon's Seal. It's really a wonderful wonderful collection, and I highly recommend it. And if you'd like to go to nowspinning.co.uk, you can actually see all of this for yourself. And I hope you do, and I hope you enjoy the review. Thanks.
Well, how fantastic was that? A great unboxing video. Thanks so much for doing that, Chris. And we look forward to the next ones you're going to do for us. Chris will also be doing some Bebop Deluxe unboxing videos as well. But if the Pentangle are a new band to you, then I highly recommend you listen to the live disc of Sweet Child, which is just amazing, and that's the one that made me think maybe I should also have this in my collection. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you to all our patrons and subscribers. Thank you for keeping us going and all your encouragement. And if you want any details about how you can get more involved and also see lots of exclusive content behind the scenes, then follow the link at the end of this video. But thank you again, and I'll see you on the next one.